Sometimes the best way to get something done is just start. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for the best time to get back going here with this YouTube channel, and I've just finally decided that I just need to get started, because sometimes just getting started is just what you have to do. So here I am. I have on no makeup. I'm headed to Costco to do my grocery shopping, but I had some time and I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna dive in. I'm just gonna get started here. So let's dive into today's video, which is where have I been? I know you guys have been wondering. I've been getting lots of sweet messages from you guys asking if I'm doing all right, and I really appreciate all of that. And so I think I'm at a place where I can get back going, and so that's what today's video is going to be. Where have I been? What are the plans for this channel for the future? So on and so forth. So let's get started. You are a subscriber and you are still hanging around here with me. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being patient with me while I have been dealing with all of this other stuff going on, which I'm going to fill you in on. But I just appreciate, I was expecting to come back to this channel and see my numbers had plummeted, and they haven't. You guys have stuck around, and I am so thankful for all of that. So if you're a subscriber, thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking with me. If you are new here, my name is Nikki. I'm a homeschooling mom of 4. I currently have a 9th grader, 5th grader, a 1st grader, and a kindergartner. And on this channel, I talk mostly secular homeschooling, but I also share just our lives in general, being a mom of 4, you know, just being a mom, having all the craziness that goes along with that. It's honest, it's real, it's raw, as you can tell from this video today. And yeah, so I hope you will stick around and chat with me more. So as I said in my intro, sometimes you just have to get started. So I apologize for the, you know, shoddy lighting and all the things like that, and the fact that I'm driving. But this was the time that I had that I felt like I could, you know, I'm in my car, I'm alone, I have a few minutes to myself. I thought I could just get back in on this. And I'm sorry, every time I hit a bump, this camera wiggles, so I'm really sorry if it's shaky, but I've just got to get this out there. And anyways, where have I been? So I know the last video was me saying, oh, I'm back from my break, because I did plan a break. I've learned my lesson over the many years that I've had this channel, is that I need a break around the holiday season where I can just focus on getting ready for the holidays, doing all of those things. I just know that that time of year, I just need to take a little bit of time. And so I had scheduled that in, and then I was ready to get going. I had so many things for you guys lined up, and my mental health and physical health just kind of, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I just kind of like, I mean, I don't normally curse on this channel, but just shit the bed. I mean, for lack of a better term. I usually struggle at that time of year anyways, mentally. And then a lot of things happened medically that were very scary and have turned out to be, you know, not bad at all, which I'm really grateful for. But there was a time where, like, I wasn't sure, and I was really struggling with that. And around that same time, we were you know, my girls are teenagers now. You know, if you've had a teenager, you know what comes along with that. I mean, just being a teenager yourself, you know what comes along with that. So there were those struggles and my struggles, and I just wasn't in a place where I could just function very well. And so this was something that was easy for me to let go of. And I did. And so I'm grateful to those of you who have stuck around. I am going to try to get back into it. I'm not going to make any promises, okay? Sorry, I was on a super bumpy part of the road that in my mount doesn't stay very well when the road is bumpy. So anyways, what I was saying is I'm not going to make any promises because I just need to not make promises right now. I have goals, and I'm going to try to meet those goals, and I'm going to share those goals with you, but I am not going to kill myself to try to meet those goals. Okay, I'm going to give myself grace. I'm going to say they're a goal, and if I don't achieve them, it's okay. So my goals moving forward is to get back to my 2 videos a week post schedule. That might not happen. You might only get 1 video a week. That is going to be my low bar. Okay, so I'm going to shoot for 1 video a week and hopefully get you 2 videos a week back to my normal schedule. For the current moment, I'm going to be keeping them on Monday, Wednesday, but it might be changing to Tuesday, Thursday, just because things in my life are changing, and I'll explain more about that in a little bit. So I might need to adjust my schedule at some point, but for the time being, for the current moment, I'm going to keep the Monday, Wednesday schedule. I'm pretty sure that Wednesdays you'll always have a video. It's the Mondays that I'm like questionable on. So, because things are changing, and I'm going to share all of that with you. But that is my goal moving forward. I did have a burst of creativity recently, which is signs to me that the things that I'm doing to straighten out what's been going on are working, because I'm feeling more creative. I'm feeling more ready to be back here talking to you guys, and doing something that feeds me, because this channel really does feed me. Being here, helping you guys, sharing with you guys, it feeds me. And so I am really excited that I'm feeling like I'm ready to get back at this, because that means that I am moving forward, becoming more of myself again. So that's really exciting for me. So I had a burst of creativity for a whole Instagram series. So I'm hoping to start sharing on there a lot more again, and just start sharing our lives with you again. So all that to be said, let me tell you about the changes that have been happening. So my 3 oldest children and myself have all started therapy. Theirs is more geared towards, their struggles with neurospiciness, and mine is definitely geared towards working on handling it all and juggling it all, because I have definitely entered middle age, that my therapist calls our friend perimenopause has come along, and it is changing a lot of what I can handle, a lot of what's happening with me physically. Like, it's changing a lot. I'm learning how to deal with her. I'm learning how to manage her. And that's what I'm in therapy for. And it is really helping. Okay. So I have had a lot going on with my health that was very scary. I had a mammogram. They found dense breast tissue. At the same time, my white blood cells were elevated. I thought I had cancer. It was horrible. It did not help my mental health. Thank the Lord that is not the case. But we still haven't figured out exactly what is going on with my elevated white blood cells. I think I might have what it's called mast cell activation syndrome, MCAS. It is impossible to find a doctor who will not only treat, but even diagnose this. And so that's what I'm struggling with at the moment, is trying to find somebody who can help me with it. But I have been doing things, working with just my primary care doctor, that have been helping, making improvements in how I'm feeling. So that is being worked on. All the scary stuff is over. But yeah, so it has been a real roller coaster over here, but I'm very, very grateful, very, very thankful to God, to the universe, to everything, that it is not worst case scenario. So that has been like the major thing that has been going on. Going through all of that really affected me mentally, especially paired with the perimenopause and all the hormone changes that come along with that, have been really, really getting to me. And I've just been struggling. There were some days that I was like, the kids are fed and alive, and I'm going to take that as a win, because today has been really hard. And so that has been the level that I have been on, which means that this channel just had to take a back burner. And so, but I'm feeling creative. I'm feeling ready. I'm ready to dive back in. I have so much I want to share with you, obviously, because it's been months and months and months. So yeah, that is where I've been. That's what I've been up to. This is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter video. I'm going to maybe add another thing at home when I get a chance, but just be prepared to see me with not makeup on and my hair might be messy and I might be wearing just grungy t-shirts, because a lot of what's been my struggle for going back here again is that I just haven't felt like getting ready. And I just need to be okay with just, this is who I am on a normal day. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I'm just not that kind of person. And so I just need to be okay with sharing my normal self. And I don't know why I wasn't, because I normally share with you guys very real, very raw, very honest opinions, and that's just who I am. So I'm just going to be okay with that. So you're going to see that a lot more. You're going to see me maybe in the car a lot more, because honestly, guys, when you got 4 kids, that is the only time you get to yourself, is when you're running errands. So you might see me in the car a lot more. I did buy a new mount for my car for a different camera, so hopefully the lighting and things will be better in the future. But yeah, real, raw, honest. You've always gotten that from me. You're gonna get it even more from me now. And I'm just not gonna beat myself up for not meeting deadlines. I'm really struggling. My therapist is helping with me with this. In fact, let me tell you this story. I was in my daughter's therapy session. We were all coloring, and I was coloring this picture that was kind of detailed, and I messed up a spot, and I, jokingly, but not jokingly, was like, oh, I'm done now. I can't do this. I messed it up. And the therapist was like, no, we're gonna finish it. And I was like, but I don't want to. So because it's not perfect. And so I'm really working on that in myself. And so I wanted to present, even though I was raw and honest with you guys, I still wanted to present something very perfect for you guys. And I'm just learning to be okay with it not being perfect. Because that is real and honest. And so that is what I'm working on. That is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I am so grateful for you guys sticking around. I'm really grateful for all of you who have reached out to me asking where I've been, if I'm okay. I am okay. I am working on getting better. It's been a lot. And I've had some other things. So the reason why our schedules are changing, the co-op that I've been participating in, I will not be for the next semester. And so that is going to be a bit of a change for us. My younger 2 just aren't really enjoying it, and I have stepped down from the board. And my older 2 may or may not go. We shall see. That is a big change that's been going on. With all the added therapies, we've had to adjust all of our schedules to match that. So things have just been like very out of whack, out of what our normal routine is. So we're trying to set a new normal routine, going forward. So that's why I'm thinking of adjusting my posting schedule here, because I might have to I'm definitely going to have to adjust my filming days and things like that. So that's why all these things are happening, changing. I'm going to post as much as I can. It's going to be real. It's going to be honest. I'm not going to wear as much makeup as I used to, because some days I just don't want to do that part of it, even though I want to share with you. And I'm going to be okay with that. So I think I'm going to wrap that up. I've obviously arrived at Costco. I need to get my shopping done before my girls are finished with music today. So I'm going to go do that. And I may or may not add more to this video, when I'm at home. So if I don't share more, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for always supporting me and being positive. I really appreciate you guys. And I think I'm just gonna wrap it up. So thanks for being here. I hope you'll come back and chat with me again soon. I will be posting, I cleaned our playroom, we did clean our playroom, but I also cleaned, what I meant to say was my homeschool room. And so I filmed some of that, so I'm gonna walk you guys through what I did there. It's kind of gonna be like an analogy of my life right now. Like, my house was a complete disaster. There were doom piles everywhere. It was bad. It was really, really bad. And so I'm going to share with you taking, where I really went in, and I mean, like, I went through the doom piles and everything. So that's going to be my next video that comes out. Then I'm going to be sharing some updates with you guys on like our curriculum, what we've been doing, how we've been adjusting to what's been happening in our lives and all of that. And then I, of course, will be sharing with you our getting ready, picking our curriculum for the next coming year. So if any of that interests you, make sure you've hit that subscribe button down below, ring that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. And I hope to see you guys again real soon. Let me know what you've been up to. How have things been going for you? I'd love to hear from you guys since it's been a while. So thanks again. Talk to you guys later. Bye.